Look at that. Look at that. Gotta rock that.
Don't stop the body rock.
Hello, guys. What's up? We are back once again after a nice Easter weekend. Hope you guys all had a nice Easter. I'm Retsuko Dragon alongside of me. For today, it's going to be my co-caster, Asami.
Good. What's going on, everyone? And also special guest Poro with us. Haven't
Yeah,
really decided on the name yet. He just kind of appeared.
yeah, just kind of chilling right there. But for now, we have some pretty exciting games at least. For our first one, we have Welcome to the Bronze Parade versus Glacial Omen. Pretty good teams to go on up against each other. Uh, then next up, we have GSM versus Last Minute Goons, which is a pretty tough match for Last Minute Goons at least. I mean, GSM right now is sits in 0. They're undefeated so far, but maybe Last Minute Goons can make the change in that.
Sometimes the toughest of challenges bring out the best in the opponent, so we shall see.
Yeah, we will see. But for now, let's just go ahead and jump right into this first game here. Do you want to go ahead and introduce these players to us?
Alrighty,
So,
sure. Yes, sir. So on the blue side, we have the Bronze Parade. My bad. Welcome to the Bronze Parade. We have, goddamn, it is zoomed out for me. Sorry.
yeah.
Hanane as the Lilia in the top lane. Baby Yoda as the Hecarim in the jungle. Gangplank buys BTC as the Kassadin in the mid lane, and Ash and Rel in the bot lane, played by X Starfall and Enyark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Narc.
Narc.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's gonna be pretty interesting to see from the Welcome Bronze Parade. I think they had a little bit of a lineup switch up from last time. We had some players switch around and stuff, whatnot. But for now, let's go ahead and introduce our Glacial Omen, the red side. We have Coffee Coop in the top lane playing the Malphite. We have Hidden Torture playing the Karthus in the jungle. Ishan in the mid lane playing that Lucian. Spicy stuff to see. Then in the bot lane, we got ADC Gap Too Big and got him 1106 playing the Sivir and Seraphine.
Yep. And really, both sides look very strong. Really, the mid lane, I think, is going to be the main focus for most of this early game, since Cassidy is going to be super weak.
Yeah, early game is something to be worried about, but Casson is a little bit stronger. He's not the 100% just scaling champion that he used to be. He still scales really strongly, but they changed his numbers around because there's no more Rod of Ages, so you can't just rely on that item anymore. You're gonna have to rely on actually AP items, so he's actually opting in for more aggressive things, like we're seeing Everfrost built on him, which is a really successful one that's happened. And he can honestly start one-shotting people at 2 items, like other sort of mid laners, as opposed to how we typically see Cassidy really just starting to pop off whenever he reaches that late game, or when he hits that level 16 power spike.
Yeah, and really, it was gonna be very interesting to see just how can the Kassadin hold on to these early stages, since Lucian is a mess to deal with in the mid lane, and not having the range of a Lucian, your CS is gonna be very, very depleted.
Yeah, very much so. Another interesting matchup we're seeing here. First off, it's the Karthus in the jungle. I haven't seen any Karthus in the jungle in GRLCS at the very least, but I've seen that his Grinwards are pretty good in the jungle nonetheless. So the scaling type of jungler is still in here even after they nerfed just straight power farming. Pretty interesting to see on that front.
Oh, there is a gank happening in the bot lane currently. There's the flash. It's put in by Baby Yoda, and they're going to be able to get the flash in return from the Sivir. Rel, no ignite, no flash. And this is just going to be a continuation of poking. But in the top side, we have another gank. Hanane is the focus. He's being forced to flash, and he will get away. That is 3 flashes down for the side of WBP.
Yeah, Welcome to the Bronze Parade is at a little bit of a disadvantage now. You're seeing the bot lane, Norel not having a flash, Baby Yoda not having flash, and Hanane not having flash means that they won't be able to play as aggressively, but...
Oh, and here comes another gank. Baby Yoda actually looking for it. He's forcing Ishan back, but Gangplank Vice cannot go in, so now he's having to run down Ishan, hope that he can get him, but Ishan knows, and oh, there's the penny. He gets the first blood for Gangplank Vice BCC. Welcome to the Bronze Parade, showing that flashes are not needed for the kills.
I'll be honest, I'm terrified the entire time. So and Starfall should be as well, because he's getting run down by Guardian as well, but he seems fine as nonetheless. What a first blood right there. I thought, you know, if I was Gangplank Vice BTC, I would have not done that. I would have been too terrified in order to make that play, because they both flashed. We had Gangplank Vice BTC flash, and then we had Ishan who actually flashed over the wall. Pretty interesting.
I might have to cut you off here, because Hanane is trying to get the kill on the coffee coop, but instead they're both just gonna say, all right, we're both injured, we're both taking minion damage, let's walk away.
Man, quite a bunch of dueling going on back and forth here for today's first game. Man, Hanane just living on a sliver of health in this top lane. Quite
there's another gank taking place. The Hackaram see this target, and he's actually going to mess up the dash here, forcing Ishan to his tower, and Ishan's just gonna say thank you. That was a kill on a silver platter, if done correctly.
Yeah, unfortunately no kill given out there, no sums either. It's going to create a little bit more pressure for this mid lane, means that he's going to have to back. He has a TP available, but that means his TP is going to be burnt at the very least. Since Gangplank buys that Bitcoin is going to be pushing in this mid lane with the Caston. Maybe give him a little bit of more breathing room, possibly so he can just go ahead and go back, get another reset, maybe look for some other items to pick up here. He already picked up the 2 Doran's rings plus the tier. So triple starter items. I'm counting tier as a starter item because it's only 400 gold. But yeah, triple starter items going to be pretty nice to have against this like really abusive sort of top laner that Lucian is. I get all those free auto attacks. So Doran's Rings is going to be helping out there, but maybe he can go back and maybe grab a little bit extra something to further his plan in getting that power spike that now Caston has a little bit faster.
Yeah, and really, while we have this small chance to talk about it, well, as I say that, we see both junglers are bot side and both are wanting to make something happen here. And, well, there's Baby Yoda. He wanted to go in and now it's stuck. The Rel trying to help out. He misses with the stun and now is going after Godin, but Godin says, you're the one, Godin. There goes Hanane, too. That is 2 down. There goes 3. And Hidden Torture, he's going to fall to New York, but it doesn't matter because there's a triple kill for the Cassidon.
Karthus.
But... my bad. I saw Cassidon, I saw the Cassidon, I got excited.
I mean, almost the same champion, you know? I mean, they have a K and an A.
And both are late game.
Yeah, both pretty good late game. But nonetheless, it's going to be quite a few engagements right there. Let's go ahead and try to digest a little bit of that. See how that's all going to translate into this game. So we had a triple kill going out for the Karthus, which is spelling out, first of all, doom for your team. Because now, he's almost there to his Liandry's Lament, which is what he's... or, not Lament, but Anguish, right? He goes Anguish, then Lament. The Ornn items Lament. I'm still trying to learn the Ornn items at the very least.
That is correct. It is into Liandry's Lament.
Yeah, so it's Liandry's Anguish that he's building up right now, which is going to be quite devastating for a lot of these fights. If he gets this early on, that means he can just gank, start burning down the enemy opponent, and that could really make the difference once he hits those ultis, which he already has. He's just trying to farm up to finish up the items.
Well. Here's another one going on, and they're going to get the kill on the Hidden Torture. Hidden Torture, that's not your jungle, but they're trying to make something happen. There's the ulti, but he's going to get the return kill, and now Ishan's the target. is against the level 4, and they're going to invest so much and take him down. Starfall's going to be the one with the kill, and that is going to be a 2-for-1 special for the side of Welcome to the Bronze Parade.
2-for-1 special, taking down Hidden Torture, who was a little too big for his breaches. You know, he wanted it, like, alright, let's go ahead, do a little counter jungling. I just got 3 kills now. It's my jungle now, but he realized it was not actually his jungle. Baby Yoda is still playing the Hecarim, that early game type of jungler, even though he has Flash and Conqueror rather than going for the more traditional where you see Ghost and Phase Rush. But first, a gank in the bot lane.
Here's another gank. And they're going on the god, and both flashes are being invested here to try and get away. There goes the start. That's what you want. There's the kill. ADC gap too big will fall, and another battle taking place. Hanane, though, is getting a terrible trade, forced to use the ulti and run away injured. But all's very well, since there's another kill to happen.
That is another kill going down for Welcome to the Bronze Parade. That's pretty good for them. It's actually looking all glitters for them. Oh.
Starfall might have been... No, Starfall's gonna get the return kill.
Easy. Calculated, you know? Wasn't breaking a sweat from either side. I knew they both had to kill at the same time. In any case, it looks like Welcome Bronze Parade is going to be capitalizing that they have a lack of bot laner now, and having this mid lane pressure, Gangplank buys big point, and going ahead and grabbing this Ocean Drake here. It's going to be the first Drake of the game. Moving on, next one is going to be Cloud, which means we'll have an Infernal or Mountain Rift in the top lane. Looking for a gank with Hidden Torture here, who also has the Rift Tail. Going to be pretty interesting. First, here he goes.
There's another one going. Baby Yoda's going to go way too deep.
Oh no.
Way too double kill for me, son, in the mid lane. Gank going wrong.
Gank gone wrong, indeed. And that's quite, yeah, cool. Quite feels bad, I have to say, on that one. You saw the game plan. We're going to dive him on the tower. I'm going to use my ulti as Baby Yoda. I'm going to use my ulti, move him away from the tower so then we aren't on the tower that long. Narc is like, yeah, easy. And even if you don't get that, I can walk in there, hit my ulti so that it pulls him in closer so Gangplank buys Bitcoin can get an easy kill. Plan did not go successfully. Starfall drops his ulti, but...
There's another gank happening here, and they're going to go after the bot lane once again. Here comes the Hecarim, gets the double flea. But now ADC gap too big. It's the only one that is trapped. He's going to be taken down. Once again, it's going to be going to New York this time, however. And well, here comes the... So, you thought you would be safe, but Coffee Coop says, not in my house. I'm going to run you down. But actually, no, he's surviving. And there's even Pings coming out saying, help me out. Help me out. But he can't. He has to keep the Cassidy behind.
That's pretty unfortunate in the top lane, pretty unfortunate in the bot lane. I didn't even realize that Seraphine had cleanse. I can't get my thoughts out because Hidden Torture just found some metal horse pants in his jungle, but it looks like Narc might be actually able to get out of there, possibly. Yeah, there he goes. Gets on out of there. Don't have to worry about her, but a little confused on why she's in there. In any case, pretty bad engage coming out from both, or pretty bad for the Glacial Omen just on happenstance. We saw Coffee Coop so close to a kill, but wasn't able to get it because Hane was able to just get so much movement speed. In the bot lane, AC gap too big is just getting pretty unfortunate on, especially because it's interesting that the Seraphine has cleanse as opposed to, they typically see the ADC grab it and then the support will grab heal in order to make up for that, because then they could just heal each other. But I guess they got cleanse because Sivir has a spell shield already. You don't necessarily need more spell shield on her, but maybe in this case you do, because how often she's getting caught out.
Yeah, I really think like the game plan was, keep Seraphine protected since that ulti is so big, and well, gonna have to put that on hold because there is a double kick here. There's the Sleepy coming out, and definitely asleep, but here comes the TP from each. to try to help out. There's going to be a return kill going to Ishan's pockets. The killing spree now for Ishan, and well, bot lane kind of just wondering, what do we do? We can't really match that excitement.
Yeah, I mean, it's bot lane. You're really just waiting until you get 5-man Dovon again. Happens all the time, but now in the top lane, looks like they're going to be taking down this first tower. Since terror plating has fallen, it's going to be a lot easier to pick up this first tower. And this is a lot of gold over for Ishan and Hidden Torture here. Seeing gold difference, it's 4k gold difference, and I bet a lot of that gold difference is over for Ishan and Hidden Torture just because of their farming and kills. So let's go ahead and check that out. Seeing the top lane, actually, Coffee's still doing pretty good for himself as well. Oh, maybe a gank happening first. They're pinging it out. Let me go ahead and pause my thoughts, and you can go ahead.
Oh, there's the spell shield, so the Frost Arrow, or the Frost Crystal Arrow, or however the name is, will not connect fully. Instead, will give mana back to ADC gap too big, and both will continue to do what they do best. While on the jungle, we see Hecarim scouting, looking around, and both junglers are in the same area. Next! What a charm! What a kill! ADC got too big, saying I can still do a lot. Got him is on the run. Gameplay comes down to the bot lane to try and help out, but that's going to be a TP investment that you should not have invested. And now you're looking for another. Then he just goes in and dies. Ishan is here to try and help out. Hidden Torture also here. Here comes the culling, and there's going to be 2 kills going on to just 4 members staying alive.
What an engage in the bot lane there. First Starfall getting hit by that. We saw his slash come out. He did dodge initially but then he kept walking forward and eventually got hit by that. Really good ulti coming from out and got him in order to, you know, put him in that trapped location. It's like really what you have an idea for zoning ults, where it's either you get hit by it or you're in a bad situation where you're going to get hit by all my other stuff. So, really good ulti from Godhim right there. Starfall just being annoying, throwing out that poke, really making sure. And I just don't have the scoreboard up, but here it is.
Nyark is actually topside trying to help out, but instead Malphite's going to use the Unstoppable Force and get away. Just got free, so that is a roam that you're doing, but when you're looking at the CS difference in the bot lane, even though there's 2 kills, 3 assists in the pocket of Starfall, you have to realize the Civ is still ahead in CS, and it's going to just get much worse to try and deal with.
Very much so. It has, you know, the classic, was it 400 CS win condition for Sivir is going to be quite terrifying, especially because it is going to be the regular Sivir build. The ADC, where she was just going to wave clear and do tons of damage in these team fights. While now we have a little time to breathe. Let's go ahead and look at the skull differences. In the top lane, it's about 1.3. Jungle, we're seeing 1.4 over for the side of Glacial Omen. In the mid lane, we're seeing a 700, and here's it.
Stop you there, but Double Charm comes in, a beautiful charm as well, but ADC gap too big is going to fall. Both supports stay alive, but Godhim realizes that he's in some trouble. He's trying his best, but he will fall to Nyark once again. You ever seen a support try and carry a game? Neither have I, but Nyark says, I'm going to try it.
I mean, to be fair, Seraphine exists, and Moonstone Renewer. So, I mean, mayhaps we see that, not necessarily on a rail, but, you know, we'll see. Okay. He's going for an engage, getting that gap closer at least, but man, he's just eating it.
All right,
dodge, easy, especially dodge. Yeah. No worries.
Hanane realizing that he was being trapped or baited there, so instead he's gonna run away. But here comes Baby Yoda, and we just have to talk about it real quick because it did happen.
No. It didn't happen at all. No.
Well, actually, Gameplay knows where Hidden Torture is. Hanane is flirting with fire there, and they're going to get the 2 kills. Shutdown goes going into the Hecarim's pocket, and now Gameplay is trying his best to get a kill, but instead has to get away. Starfall's gonna get the kill. That is 5 man in the top lane, and the Sivir just gonna go ahead and take the bot lane tower for free.
And maybe even this mid lane tower. Ishan's here alongside of Gahim, so they could potentially go for it, but actually, no.
Ooh, got him is in some danger. Barely gets away from him. He's going to fall, and you can see that he's trying his best to make something happen, but God him instead says, "I'm so sorry, Ishan. I gave the shutdown gold that you had to the."
Oh no.
Uh-oh. But, there's a requiem that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, ADC Gap 2 big immediately said, yeah, I'm sorry, my bad, wrong jungle. Had to leave later.
Gotta go. This is the wrong jungle, man. I thought I was on the blue side, but now he's gonna be able to get on out of there just fine. And look, he's back to his regular support. Now in the mid lane, going to be pushing out this a little bit because the tower's still here. He doesn't need to go bot lane anymore because that tower's already taken a lot of gold over for ADC Gap's too big in his pockets. He's looking to build out that Essence River, which surprisingly, actually, Starfall a little bit ahead against ADC Gap too big because he actually has his 2 items as opposed to ADC Gap, but nevertheless, it is going to be just fine. He'll probably pick it up right after this back here.
Yeah, I believe it was the shutdown gold that she got from Ishan that actually gave her enough to get the Phantom Dancer in full. But, you know, the Karsus is slowly getting scarier and scarier, and it looks like they are on the hunt right now. Ishan trying to get away. They know where Ishan is! Ishan! And there's the cleanse from the Crystal Harrow, and luckily enough, this is going to start up a fight. Hidden Torch is the one who's targeted, but instead just goes straight into his Zanyas. Here comes the team fight now, and going straight in. Ishan blows up Hanane. That is 3 members down. Gameplay said I can try and do something, but I can't do anything currently. That is 4 members down, and the Bronze Parade can only say they took out Seraphine as a return kill.
I'm scared. I'm scared of Glacial, man. I thought Welcome to Bronze Parade was honestly doing really good until this point. And then we saw this team fight where Coffee just slams down a 4-man ulti. Hidden Torture didn't even use his ulti yet. He's like, I don't need it. I would just walk in, use my Q, use the pop up with the little Skittles, and then boom. Just won that team fight with them. And now they're even looking for a Baron. This is the early Baron. 21 and a half minutes early, but yeah, they can't contest this because Baby Yoda just not fast enough in order to get over there. He was gone. And that is going to be the Baron taken for Glacial Omen. We'll see if they are able to, push that lead for them now.
Yeah, and I actually got a small hint from our little friend. We're going to call him Michael DePoro. So, our friend Michael here. He actually decided to speak his opinion. He said that he believes that it's just overextension and trying to force plays when you don't have to. There's a lot of plays that have been tried to happen for the side of the Black Parade, or the Bronze Parade, sorry. And, a lot of these plays, they don't have to really take place. Like, you can take a flash instead of trying to make a kill happen or something like that, but a lot of times, just overextending, trying to force these ganks and roam plays have just been the demise of them. And even though it is a 8-point gold lead, and they can always come back very easily, it's very, very tough to try and come back when you're overextending and just forcing plays over and over again.
Yeah, it is a little bit tough here. We'll have to see how Welcome to the Bronze Parade really wants to try to make their way back into this. Actually setting up a Death Bush.
Oh, and the charm comes in! Beautiful charm! And they thought it was one trap, but instead it's another trap! They're gonna take out Starfall. That is 3 members down! Here comes the ultimate from the Karsus, the Requiem, wreaking havoc, and that was a Death Bush that should have worked, but got him just executed this perfectly. That was perfection by the Seraphine.
That was a great Uno reverse card that Guardian really pulled out there. The ulti really saved that engage. You saw the arrow come out, and then Seraphine was like, "I got you." Throws up the ulti. Sure, Hidden Torture still dies, but then it just charms everyone in that fight, make it so ADC Gap 2, they just had easy aim over for them. But now Guardian's just going to be punished for his sins right there for that ulti. It's like, you don't have ulti anymore. You can't stop me.
Yep, and Isha now is the target here. They're going after him. He's trying his best to get away, but that 3 members there. Let's see what Isha can do. Trying to get away, goes straight to New York, and New York was not paying attention. It's not going to be an escape. They even sent the TP down to try and get him. Oh my goodness. Ethan, you mad lad.
I don't know what to say anymore. You know, I'm just dumbfounded by this game. Honestly, this is great to watch. How close things are getting, and how narrow of escapes that people are making with a lot of these. But this is quite the first game we're seeing here. We're seeing Glacial Omen really just making a lead out of themselves, or out of what they have, and pushing it forward. Like I said, they were doing a great job extending this lead. They don't have the Baron buff anymore, but don't necessarily need it. They've established this 10k gold lead.
Yeah, but you can see Hidden Torture is... Wait, Hidden Torture is actually winning the game. Like, realizes he can't win. He could not win that fight, and he's going to go anyway. He gets clapped. He gets sent to the Shadow Realm. And there is going to be Hidden Torture just flexing his status. My word.
The Glacial Omen is just full of Uno reverse cards, honestly. I mean, like, we try to set up a Death Bush, Uno reverse card, 3 of you guys die, Hidden Torture dies. We try to set up another Death Bush, but it's a 1-on-1 Death Bush with Hidden Torture versus Game Playing buys Bitcoin. Hidden Torture is like, hey, I got this, easy, easy. I win the ones here against the Kassadin, and you know what, obviously, he did. He absolutely did.
Yeah, and you can see now that they are going to try and fight for this Mountain Drake. Mountain Drake is something that they would absolutely love to have if you're the Bronze Parade, but at the same time, you also know you can't let this Malphite get any more of these Mountain Drakes. It's already tough to try and take him out. He has the Force of Nature, he has the Frostfire Gauntlet set, and it's just going to get even tougher from here on out.
Absolutely.
Oh, and oh my god, Ishan, he tries to he's going to stay alive, actually. And there comes the ulti. Ishan will be on a killing spree once more, but he's shut down quickly. But now 2 members are forced to flee. Gangplank buys the Bitcoin, and Starfall realized they have to leave while ADC Gap too big.
No.
And, oh, well, Gangplank's seen this one too many times. He will fall and Hidden Torture. He's just wreaking havoc on the Rift.
He really does not care. He was in the middle of doing Dragon, he was like, I'm gonna hit my ulti. And then proceeds going back to doing Dragon. What? He really does not care. This Kassadin, or Karthus, I should say, has really scaled up and been quite dominant right now. What's interesting is he doesn't even have Flash. He has Exhaust and Smite, not Flash or Smite. He's like, I don't need a.
Oh my goodness! Got him. Is doing his best to put on the best circus act possible, and he's going to get away. But ADC got another kill. Here comes a teleport though. It's coming in from Isha. They're going down on. Got him. That is another kill taken out. But Nyark quickly realizing that he gets too much. He's going to fight Isha. That's going to be 2 members down now for 2 other members. But that is still a trade that you want to see from the Bronze Parade. They are showing that they still have plenty of fight left in them.
Yeah, they can still show that they can trade up bot laners at the very least, which is pretty good. I mean, that Seraphine is doing quite well with the healing. And stopping that is going to help out them quite a bit, especially now that Cleanse and Flash are down. She won't be able to have those up whenever you just throw out that enchanted crystal arrow at her and get a nice pick off. But really, we'll have to see if they'll be able to survive for that long. Baron is up on the table right now, as well as the last remaining Mountain Drake if Glacial Omen takes it. on the board in about 3.5 more minutes. We'll have to see how Welcome to Bronze Parade really sees their way back into this game here with themselves, but we'll just have to be on the lookout for that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at this game, as you pointed out earlier, early on, this game was actually pretty close, in my opinion. It was going very smoothly, but, you know, the amount of plays that were forced and that were capitalized on by Glacial Omen, they kind of just started to show like they could force anything, and they have full-on vision, but I don't think they're going to even try and contest this. They know that they have no shot at even trying to fight them at this current stage.
Yeah, really can't, just because the team fighting prowess that Glacial Omen has is quite dominating. We could maybe try to see like a sneak, try to smite away the dragon, but Hidden Torch is level 17, Baby Yoda's level 13. That's a 4-level smite difference, and it's just terrifying to see. You know, you really hate to see that because like you're like, oh, I can maybe try to smite it out. No, he has like hundreds of extra health as a buffer in order to beat you in smite. So
yeah, and he's also 100. He's also 120 CS ahead, but they're gonna try and make a fight happen, and they're going to make it happen very well. But my goodness, Glacial Omen again, beautiful job at the executions, but they can't do anything. Starfall has to stop watch, but he knows he's going to fall. That is a 5 for none, and that should be the game for Glacial Omen.
Imagine so. I mean, they don't even need to take down any other inhibitors. Mid lane's down. Go ahead, take down these Nessus turrets, and you still have like 15 more seconds until Rel spawns up here. This is quite the game, quite the showing coming out from Glacial Omen. That's why they're at their 5-1 point in this season so far. It was looking really close, actually, Rock on the Bronze Parade. I honestly thought there was still quite a bit of chance in order to get back into this game just throughout the entire bits. We saw, Baby Yoda still was pretty strong. Game playing Bias Bitcoin was playing pretty smart. He didn't have a death until recently, whenever he just got ran down by Hidden Torture and then followed up by Coffee Coop. And then it just came down into a spiral. Hane just wasn't able to really get into the game. He opted in buying Rally's first item rather than his mythic item. But in any case, Glacial Omen just played it really well. They had a little bit of a lead and really pushed that forward really strongly for themselves.
Yeah, it was one of those tough matchups that you wanted to see and hope that it went very well. But when you looked at it again, it was just a lot of plays that did not work out very well. And you could see the idea behind it, and it was very smart, but at the same time, because it did not get executed extremely well, it forced them to fall behind more and more and more, and it just digged a deeper hole. And I think they're gonna probably come back from this and just think like, all right, this is how all this should have happened. We got to make sure it doesn't happen again like this. We're gonna learn from the mistakes and we're gonna get better.
Yeah. But that was our first game for today. That was Welcome Bronze Parade versus Glacial Omen. Glacial Omen taking out that win. But now let's go ahead and take a little break. I'll go ahead and get the next game set up while you guys go ahead, stretch your legs, get some water, grab some snacks, do whatever you need. Maybe pet your little poor pet friend that's sitting on your shoulder. Maybe not all of us can do that, but maybe find one for yourselves. In any case, we'll be right back while we go ahead and set up the next game. So don't go anywhere. Like I said, be right back.
Don't stop the body rock.
again. I say we back every time whenever we get off of those breaks, or even when I'm just starting up the stream. But whenever we enter this cam, it's true, we're back. Took a little break, got the game set up here, and this one is going to be quite the banger for you. We have GSM versus Last Minute Goons. We'll see how these are going to be played out. But, without further ado, let's just go ahead and just jump into the game here. You want to go ahead and introduce this blue side for us?
Yes, sir. On the blue side, we do have Gecko Slammer Armageddon at 6-0, undefeated. They will have GSM Lewis, or my bad, Levi's.
Yes, Lewis.
Said Lewis. Then in the top lane, we have Panther Numbers as the Viego in the jungle. We have Seymour as the Diana in the mid lane, and Naked Beekeeper and Silver Spade 10 as the Vayne and Thresh. I can't wait to get roasted by GSM. Oh lord.
Yes. But now let's go ahead and talk about the last minute goons. We got Slim Richie in the top lane playing that Aatrox. In the jungle, we're actually seeing Swagger Stupid playing that Mundo. In the mid lane, we're seeing the good old, you know him, you love him. He's probably subbed for your team before. He even subbed for my casting roster. B-Pots playing that Vigor in the mid lane, and then for the bot lane, we got Regdor, as well as Tall at Sky playing Kaisa and Lux. Pretty interesting team comps we're seeing here. This is not the first time we've seen Viego on stream, but this is the second time, I believe, at least.
And really, Viego is always a interesting champion just to keep track of, because of the fact that he takes not just the form of you, but he takes your items and your abilities. So I'm going to be very interested to see just how Panther can really maneuver with this champion and see what he can do, since there's so much CC, and I only imagine the amount of time he's going to take advantage of all these abilities.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been interested in the idea of like a champion that can steal a champion's abilities, but Riot decided to expand that into like 4 different champions, where we had Nico steal your look, we had Zoe steal your items, like temporarily, and your summoner spells. We had, let's see, what else? We had Silas who steals your ulti, and then to fill in the rest of the blanks, because they couldn't keep making champions like that, they were like, you know what, let's make Viego steal you.
I mean, might as well. And that is a great hook there by Silver Spade Tall Guy, immediately having to run away, and the heal coming out. The Ignite is going to not kill, but Silver Spade will make sure to secure it. He's coming back. GSM Levi's is dueling with Silver Spade right now, and Regdor is forced to use his flash. The Kaisa already starting to fall slightly behind, as the threat here is making plays happen, and well, Panthers is taking a visit to the top lane here. Silver Spade is going to be taken down. The flash not even used by Slim Richie there, so that is going to be an Aatrox heading over to the jungle now.
Yep, Aatrox gathering that little bit of a heal. Flash is going to be burned by Panther, which is unfortunate, but taking up, not first blood, because that bot lane hook was insane. It's still going to be picking up a good kill for himself. Nonetheless, Viego is, I'd like to think of him like, oh yeah, he's just he's another Master E. Very tricky to play around or playing against, but in any case, we'll have to see.
And you can see immediately they're going right back up again. They're saying we're gonna force you to flash one way or the other, and there's the flash. And well, Seymour now forced to use a flash of his own. That would be the real first flash used for an escape. And you can see what the game plan here is: bully the Aatrox.
Yeah, I mean, especially now that the flash is down, Levi's is doing a great job at abusing against Slim Richie so far. I mean, health totals are about the same, but he's Shen. He has quite a bit of burst damage in these short trades. And Panther, maybe sticking around this top lane is doing quite wonderful for himself here. We'll see if he decides to go in any other lane, seeing that Dragon has spawned up here in about 40 more seconds. We'll have to wait to see when that happens. But Swagger Stupid is actually in this bot lane. Maybe he'll make something happen, but he's going to walk over a ward.
Yeah, Swagger Stupid is going to be spotted out, and he is sticking around for potential gank, but because they do know that he is in the area, they're going to make sure they don't do anything dumb, especially with that dragon. As you said, it is coming up in 15 seconds. You don't want to give a small lead back and, you know, give a potential item or two on your death.
Yeah. Really making the difference whenever this Drake does spawn here. Seeing that plated steel caps are already built from Saga Stupid, giving a lot of respect to all these auto attack champions. We're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 auto attack champions. So plated steel caps is seeing a lot of value in this game here. Levi's had with his empowered auto attacks from his Q, Panther being Viego with the builds in, Bladed Rune King and building a Bladed Rune King. Seymour with his auto attacks as well as Naked Beekeeper.
Slim Richie actually taking a fight here. He's going to get the Conquer proc, and he's trying his best, but he's down. GSF Levi's making sure to take him out, and he's going to be 100% fine, not even afraid of the Mundo here. There goes a Condemn as well, hitting Red Door into the wall from Beekeeper.
Really well done for themselves here. Nicely done. Now Swag Stupid C, he's like, I want a piece of this. Get over here. Get over here, Punchy Ninja. Get over here, bonk.
Oh,
Give me a
there's a
bonk.
flash, but there's a flash of his own, and that will be the return kill. Flashes are down now for both top laners and the jungler, and that is going to be the Ocean Drake being secured here. First Drake heading over to GSM.
Slam his armor again and pick up that first Drake. Next one's going to be Cloud, which means we'll see either another Mountain Rift this game, which would be terrible to see on either side, really, just because Levi's having extra armor manages makes me cry, but at the same time, Swagger Stupid going where he pleases as Dr. Mundo because he has a million resistances also makes me cry, even if I'm Naked Beekeeper and I'm doing true damage to him.
Yeah, and Tall Guy has not learned his lesson for the first one. Super Spade will get another kill. There's a flash, there's a Condemn, and there's the kill going to Naked Beekeeper. Both bot laners fall to the ADC and support duo.
What a engage there. That first Silver Slate landing these hooks. Look at him. He's 2-0. He's the carry of the lane, even though he's not the farming. This is fasting Thresh. That's what it is. This is just fasting Thresh. I've seen this comp before, but with a different champion. But all means aside, really good job there. Ooh, speaking of good job, oh my goodness, B-Bots.
B-Bots is just erased from the map. No respect to Seymour, and Seymour just said, well, I can easily take you out. Thanks for stepping up. Thanks for thinking you had me, baby cage. You're the real one, trapped in the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, going straight to the gray screen, but we're seeing something stupid. Look for another gank.
Yeah, and this time GSM is going to be caught in that small grab there. You can see he's trying his best to at least get a return kill or something, but no return kill. Viego in the area, and actually, now thinking about it, probably was trying to at least get to him, but there is a 2-level difference in the junglers, and, well, we already know that 2-level difference is way too much.
Yeah, the level differences are quite huge. Speaking of huge, Seymour with these combos, man, the classic E, where you just throw out your Q and your E at fast as light, so then you can go, and when you land with your E, your Q already hit, so then you have your E up again for these great trades coming out here. Really nicely done for him. But like you said, like Swag Stupid having the 2 levels up is going to be pretty nice for him. That's mainly because he was eating up some of the minions from top lane after he killed Levi's. Having the lead is nice because once you get Dr. Mundo upscaled up a little bit where he can really go where he please, it's going to be quite nice. But I imagine Swag Stupid is not going to be visiting this bot lane anytime soon just because Bane's scary.
Yeah, right now this bot lane is very, very intimidating, especially if you are Swagga Stupid or Slim Richie. And really, with how you guys are, you should be not afraid to go to the bot lane, but with this kind of bot lane duo here, they're showing that they have a lot of synergy and they're going straight back in. And Rexor is trying to get away. Is massive. Rexor going to be taken out. Here goes Swag Stupid trying to make something else happen here, but he sees that it's going to be the heal. The Oh, what a predict! And now Silver Spade is the one having to run. There's the Shen ulti coming in, and you can see Aatrox trying to stop him, but it's not going to come anytime soon. And they're looking for another kill, but instead, both will walk their separate ways. Both ADCs are the prices paid.
Honestly, there is something I did learn from someone who plays a lot of Shen, some Shen tech, is that you let, first off here.
More fighting, and Swag is stupid now. He tried to take the scuttle, but instead is forced to run away. He's hurt. He's trying to heal up, and you can see that Seymour is looking for it.
No.
He has no idea, and he's going to fall. The electrocute is going to proc, and that is going to be the shutdown load going straight into the last one you want for any mid lane assassin, Diana.
Diana picking up a second kill here is gonna hurt for VPots. He is not gonna be having a lot of fun whenever Seymour goes in back and picks up a little bit more. I mean, he already has the blasting one and the Hextech capacitor, which means he's already doing good trading damage here.
And speaking of that, Seymour is letting him know, like, hey, your ulti doesn't do anything when I'm at full health, buddy. Sorry about that, but gonna have to take you out for your sins.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Panther actually dropping the Rift Herald really early there, but they managed to take down the first plate beforehand. Really nicely done. I would have liked to see maybe one more plate taken down, but in any case, they got 3 plates at speed of light right there. Just dropping the Red Herald early and then going ahead and taking down that first plating. Panther's still looking out for a little bit more here, though.
Yeah, and there's the TP. Both TPs being invested by both laners. Seymour is forced to run away. There's the flash. Naked Beekeeper is showing like a stupid why you should be afraid. Now it's going to be the Aatrox's turn to learn about all of this. Slim Richie trying to get away. The hook is good again. This is going to be shut down, going to the Mundo. And now you can see they are on the run. The Vigor has arrived. Here comes Regthor trying to get a kill. But instead, no kill will be going to him. And Panther going back in. He will be able to take him out. And now Beepos is the one who's being targeted. And there's another ulti and then a double kill going to the Viego. Woo!
I wonder if Viego, as Vigor, he gets stacks. As if he gets stacked, is that just permanently on him, or?
I believe it works just like the Senna. I believe it works just like Senna. So if you get it, I believe it stacks as well, just like how if you get the Senna souls, it stays on you.
Okay. Well, in any case, now actually, let's see if he has a little bit of AP on him. No. It didn't look like he targeted anyone, unfortunately. So, as Vigor or got any stacks, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, he's just walking around.
Would have been nice to see if he actually got a stack or two after stealing that soul, but in any case, it's gonna be just fine.
There's a potential gank happening here. You can see Seymour knows who to go for. GSM Levi's is going to get him, and ironically enough, he was right past Swag is Stupid. Swag is Stupid did not spot him out when he was leaving that red. Just the tiniest bit of gray vision, and Tall Guy going to be able to escape the hook just by standing still, but Naked Beekeeper says your ulti does nothing to me, and will easily take another kill. But they have to be very careful here because Beepos and Swag is Stupid are in the area and they are looking.
They are indeed looking for possibly a tower dive here. They want to try to maybe swing the pendulum a little bit over onto the other side. Seeing that now Vayne is 5-1, she has the full Kraken Slayer, which is very terrifying because the only other people who has, mythic items on at least Last Minute Goon's side is Swagger Stupid. He has a chem tank, which, I mean, is good and all, but you're just gonna get melted by this Vayne once it turns into later parts of the game. We'll just have to see if they'll be able to, maybe make something happen here. But Slim Richie, he's not having fun. 2 levels down against the Shen.
Yeah, and really, it's been, forced to play passive because you don't know where exactly Panther is. You called up Swag is Stupid to try and help you out, but instead you're now 0-4-2. You tried to make plays happen, but no matter what, you're unable to capitalize. And Seymour's just gonna punish you again for walking up. There's the ulti, there's the kill. GSM, once again, he says, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing out. Leave this lane. Leave me to my towers.
I could have sworn that exact play literally happened, but the map was a little greener instead of oranger.
Oh.
Like beforehand, but oh no.
Oh, Swagger Stupid has to be very careful. He's very low, and he's going to be the target of a Panther. Oh my goodness, it's forced to try and flee. Baby will do it. There's the shutdowns to both Swagger Stupid and to the Veigar. Silver Spade tried to run away as fast as possible. Double kill coming in for Swagger Stupid, and the shutdown goals go on to two people that need it a lot, but I would prefer at least one kill going over to Rector.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to complain. Veigar did pick up at least one of those kills there, and Swagger Stupid may be able to translate some of this gold over to Regdor later on to this game. Having a good tank is going to be pretty important, but I would like to see a little bit more gold over Regdor just because, you know, you can tank for as long as you want, but eventually you need to start hitting the enemy as well. And Mundo, although he can hit, it's not going to be as strong as a Kaisa would whenever they finish up a couple of their items. Speaking of which, we see B-Pot's already finished up that Everfrost alongside of Regdor picking up his Kraken Slayer, which is going to be nice and good to deal with Levi's playing that Shen with Divine Sunderer. Haven't actually seen Shen's build and Divine Sunderer before, but I mean, he's hurting in any case, so I'm not going to complain at all.
Yeah, I actually do like this build that Levi's is going for. Having the Divine Sunderer is very nice, especially into the Mundo and the Aatrox. So I do like that. But well, they're sending a whole army to the bot lane, and they have to know at this point, like, yeah, there's trouble brewing, and tall guy B-Pot and teleports being invested in. Oh no, oh no. Yep, this is exactly what we were expecting. GXI Levi's tries to help out, but Beekeeper is going to be targeted. He's going to get away, and now Levi's is forced to try and make something happen here, and he's going to be unable to. There's the Herald being dropped, and Beekeeper is being kept alive by the support. This is a true support, but under Diana, and we all know what Diana can do is she sees 4 people grouped up, so they're forced to leave, and well, Aatrox is going to have to try and stop Viego, but I don't think Viego should be all too afraid, and well, that.
Oh no.
B-Pots?
B-Pots, wait, you didn't get the memo! You didn't get the memo!
That's the wrong one! And that's going to be another kill going into the pocket of the Vayne, and well, you can see Seymour is here. He wants to try and make a play happen, and well, Panther's also here, and they're sending the army. They're saying, you want to try and get us? No, we get you. There goes 1, there goes 2, and this all happened just because B-Pot stuck around way too long and gives up the Infernal Drake.
I swear, I'm just having a large sense of deja vu in this game. That, you know, something similar just happened where, you know, GSM Levi's is TPing in bot lane, but in this case, they end up getting a bunch of kills and the Infernal Drake right there. You know, just a few minutes earlier, we saw Levi's going in and TPing down, and he got absolutely caught off because not enough people were around. And then they just turn back the clock a little bit, just learn from the mistakes. It's like, hey, let's, instead of sending only, you know, 3 people down there to deal with all 5 of them, how about we just, or all 4 of them, how about we send the rest of us over there to deal with them? And then it worked out perfectly fine. They go ahead and take up the Infernal Drake, putting them in a soul point. So 1 more until Dragon Soul. And really just extending a lot of these boundaries. We're seeing Seymour now sits in 1. He's 1 hurty boy. He's hurting with how much damage he's doing. Lacking a little bit on the CS department, but I'm not going to judge him because he has 6 kills and 2 assists there. So he's doing quite a bit for himself there, almost picking up that Lich Bane as well.
Yeah, and really, this game is, if you are GSM, this game is going how you want it to go. You know, there have been small faults here and there. However, other than those, this game is going very well. They've been playing and executing extremely well at very high levels, and you can see that Swagger Stupid wanted to make something happen there, but instead Kemting's going to be put back onto the used shelf, and they're just gonna have to wait and reset. And there is one thing I want to talk about now that we know there is no fight. It's just the Aatrox, because I think we have to at this point. The Aatrox, I don't know when they picked them, if it was a priority pick or whatever the plan was. Well, I just was talking, and Richie immediately is gonna try and get a play to happen here. But GSM Levi is actually pulling off a escape plan here. Yeah, GSM Levi's he's actually here to fight. Apparently they can't take him out, and this is actually a Baron that is just gonna happen here. And my God, you sent 3 people down, and you still could barely take out Levi's. And Levi just said, "I'll keep on ring around the rosing you guys for a free Baron." My goodness,
Man.
but
I'm speechless.
yeah. Anyway, the Aatrox, right? We don't know when the Aatrox was picked, but I was wondering if they thought maybe we could try and get him back up or not back up, but maybe we could try and get him ahead, and the Shen was just a counter pick, because this Shen has been countering him very hard, and he's just been more dangerous and lethal throughout the entire map. And not to say Slim Richie's not doing everything wrong, because he's doing a lot of plays well, and Swagger Stupid is forced to try and run away now. But they're going to get him. He's taunted up. Naked Beekeeper takes off Slim Richie. Alright, that happened. I told is forced to run away. The Vayne is caught, so that's going to be a kill. Tall Guy's going to get it. GSM Levi's comes back. He gets a kill for himself. And we can see that this is an unstoppable rampage taking place. Glitz again! And that's gonna be another kill to Mundo with 2 kills to his name. And now Panther's looking for Tall Guy. He's gonna get him, and that's gonna be another one. Serve up the triple kill for the Viego in disguise, and serve up the win for GSM.
Quick, let me check. He does have AP. He does keep the AP. I just wanted to know, after all this time, I just wanted to know if he keeps the AP, but he does. Okay, Silver Spin. You need to calm down with these hooks.
They didn't end it.
They didn't end it. You know, they want to have. They want to see the Dragon Soul. They want to see the Dragon Soul. They want to get the resets. Be doing the strongest as they possibly can be. Get the Dragon Soul, then go ahead and run it in. But first, yeah. So Shade 1. These hooks are illegal with how good they are. Honestly, you're absolutely incredible. 2, Panther, you're doing a lot of damage. I know we haven't really been talking about you too much, but you're doing what you need. You're doing a lot of damage. You're stealing some of these ultis. You killed Beaker again, and then you know, used your abilities and killed someone else, so then you get extra stacks, so that I can finally check that. So thank you for that, Seymour. Do we really need to say anything? I mean, just need so much damage, man. I'm afraid.
Yep, and there's a double hook, but that's an Infernal, so they know they have to play respectful. Beepot is the target here. No, it's actually Slim Richie, and they're going to get him with the first end of the little, I forgot what it's called, the little flip. But now there's a fight taken out. There's the ulti. Naked Beekeeper's gonna get a kill. The ulti, that is massive by Seymour. Double kill for both Levi's and Beekeeper. Tall Guy is left alive, but he's not even a small worry. They're going straight for the Nexus, and well, they have third person in their side. That's the A5, the one and only Seymour, who deserves to get a lot of those kills, but we do see Levi is going to get shut down by Tall Guy. One small farewell, bon voyage, as there's the victory setting in for GSM.
Wow. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and try to digest what just happened. So we had Seymour, we saw him, he did a 3-man ulti, pretty nuts. Got a double kill there for himself. Viego was doing Viego things. Levi's hit a max range taunt flash. Silver Spade not landing the hook there, but still getting a good flay off. Like Beekeeper just annihilating Slim Richie. And at that point in the game, I feel like Last Minute Goons, yeah, Swagger Stupid, you like you said, lost just by a hair. Honestly, you were doing great. You had so much tank on your team. You Unfortunately, I think the rest of your team members just fell behind just a little bit, just tiny bit. You couldn't get to that late game point. You had a pretty decent mid game, but then GSM's mid game really started settling in, and it was, oh, oh, it was terrifying.
Yeah, there's a lot that really could be said. Honestly, I do just want to say GSM just played out a very, very well game, and as like I said, they lost just by a hair. Really, small fights would have turned this game upside down, and it would have been impressive. Yes, games are over for today. That is the end of the games that we will be showing today.
The week 7 for Gold Cat, we already showed Vastaya back on Saturday, and today we showed out Gold Cat for Yordle, Yordle conference tomorrow. Speaking of which, good transition. We're going to be showing off. We have a slightly different schedule. We'll be showing the Platinum Cat. We have Darken up first for tomorrow, which I believe is going to be with Gundo alongside of Vid. You remember him? He's cool. He's a cool guy. So yeah, games are over for today. Thanks for coming on out. We saw Welcome to the Bronze Parade and Glitch Omen duke it out. Glitch Omen winning it out there just by like small margins that generally grew larger and larger. And GSM and Last Minute Goons, GSM just really showing off why they're the number 1 seed right now, sitting at 6-0. But yeah, I've been Retsuko Dragon. He's been Asami alongside of his little poro friend, who had to witness this really strong game display showing from Gecko Slammer's Armageddon. But yeah, that's going to be our games for tonight. Thanks for coming out. Any
Thank you.
words to say before we
Have a
go
good
ahead
one.
out? Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead and have
yeah,
a
you
good
have
one.
a good one.
Bye bye.
Later.